All right. Let's call a meeting to order and rise for the pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do a roll call, please.
Wondergem,
Here.
Highborn,
Here.
Steffes,
Here.
Gardine. Here. Palmer. Here. Hahn.
Here.
Klein.
Here. Please note as a courtesy to members of the audience and the Board of Education to silence your cell phone. The public will be able to speak during public comment if signed up. Do we have any more comment cards? All right, thank you. First item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda. Can I get a motion? Oh, by the way, it's a goldenrod. So double check that. There's just one addition
So
from
moved.
your packet. All right.
Support.
All in favor?
Yes.
Opposed? Thank you. Consent action agenda, all in favor?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Wait.
We need a motion.
Need a motion, sorry.
I'll motion.
So excited about it.
Thanks. Motion by
Second.
Bob. Okay.
All in favor?
Yes.
Thank you, opposed? Perfect. Regular action agenda. Our first item is the internet filtering renewal. It is recommended the Board of Education approve the renewal of a 6,003-year securely internet filtering licenses for a total purchase price of $38,700. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Support.
All right.
And our technology expert, Walter Keener's here, and Walt will fill you in.
So this is the renewal of the district's internet filtering system. Provides internet filtering for student and staff devices in the district. This is a 3-year renewal for the licensing. We actually save roughly the cost of a whole year of licensing for the product by going for a 3-year agreement. So financially it makes sense to do so. It provides internet filtering, also provides some other safety aspects as far as notifying principals or building administrators when there is searches for different specific terms on the internet, or when they're using their Grandville device with email. It also monitors that traffic for any specific words and messages that might be going back and forth that way, and notifies building administrators when that happens. So it's been an effective tool to make sure the internet's safe for students, and I think building administrators have liked those other features as well.
Well, so we get a significant discount, which is always great. We're always looking for that, right? Do you do any evaluation over time as to who's coming up on their 6 and trying to do something better? There's always a better mousetrap.
Yeah, so one of the resources that I definitely rely on is the KTAC group. This is the group of Kent County Tech Directors that meet once a month at the Kent ISD. So we're always talking about what internet filtering products are out there, what features they have, what is something getting better. And that does happen from time to time, but based on the feedback that I've gotten from staff and what we've seen over the last few years of using this product, I think it's still of good value.
And you're really happy with it?
I'm happy with it, yeah.
Good.
Do other districts use the same?
Yes, there are several other districts. I believe Forest Hills is one. I believe Byron Center as well is on the same filtering system.
Any more questions? All right. Can we get a roll call vote on this one?
Yes. Highborn,
Yes.
Steffes,
Yes.
Gardine. Yes. Hahn.
Yes.
Palmer. Yes. Wondergem,
Yes.
Klein.
Yes. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you all. Our second item is the second reading and approval of the Neola Spring 2023 Board Policy Revisions. It is recommended that the Board of Education approve the following policies. The policies are as follows. Neola policies, Policy 2623, Student Assessment, revised. Policy 6325, Procurement, Federal Grants Funds, revised. Policy 7540.02, Web Accessibility, Content Apps Services, revised. Policy 8390, Animals on District Property, revised. Policy 8400, School Safety Information, revised. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Support.
And I'm sure you recall last time we had reading number 1, we reviewed the policies. I also gave you a summary. Tonight I gave you a hard copy of that summary again, gave you the policies again in your board update. And again, there were very minor tweaks to policies this time, and most of the things we already had. But there were things that Neola brought back because they wanted to make sure districts had them within their policies. And like I said, most of them we already did. But any questions about any of the policies before you approve them?
You have a question?
Yeah, it kind of was animals
Mhm.
on district property. Neola does not recommend it including, so like, because of some of the liabilities.
Yes.
But we still have a policy that we have enacted. We do have
Yes.
animals.
And I would say most districts have used animals. They might not all have defined, what is
What's
a
a support
service
or-
animal, what's a support animal. We already had that mainly within our policy. Any kind of animal on any property for liability, they're gonna tell you, well, we wouldn't recommend that.
Okay.
But again, most
Okay.
districts do and see the huge benefits to students
Yes.
in regards to the support and just, being around. There are, obviously guidelines to follow, guidelines if you're going to have,
thought they were
one of these
well-defined.
animals, there's a process there and guidelines for that. And also, what to do for a variety of situations such as, if you have allergies or what
Yes,
have
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So, I feel very good and about our policy.
Great.
And
So
I think
if I bring
when
a
you.
fish in, it gets the same kind, because I'm thinking dog, or something
Yeah,
like that, but.
it's
is it
mainly
very-
designed for dogs,
Okay.
pets, those kinds of
pets.
things. That's the intent of this.
Okay.
A fish, unless it's a
maybe so much.
piranha, probably.
Let's try to be
Support-
kind
no
of.
support.
out
If it's a
there.
goldfish, I think
Because
it's
it does define
good.
an
No
animal,
support
anything
peacocks.
living
Yeah.
or whatever. so-
Right, right.
I know
But they-
sometimes teachers bring in fish tanks. I know.
Yes.
Sometimes guinea pigs
do.
and rabbits, so
Mhm.
all of them fall within that.
Right,
paradigm.
right,
Okay.
and it's important to, the awareness and following the
Uh-huh.
guidelines that we have. I think if a district had pets and didn't have a policy and guidelines, that would be a
Get in
problem.
Yeah.
But they're gonna tell you they don't recommend it because it does have some liability, but I think every district that has them would tell you the
Worth the
benefits far outweigh the risk, and especially if you have the right parameters in place.
Which I would love to bring my dog to work, so I do support this. I'm just questioning again what,
Yep.
thank you.
Good question.
Any other questions, comments? All right, all in favor?
Yes.
Opposed? All right, motion carries, policies are approved. And our addition to our agenda tonight is our discussion on Kent ISD biennial election.
Yes, so you may recall, we've done this, we did it 2 years ago. The ISD had their biennial election, and there's a process to it. I added it tonight because you are supposed to have one board meeting where you discuss the process and so on, and then one where you vote. Just to give you a little summary, there is a resolution that will be asked to fill out. Their candidates, they have two people, two positions, excuse me. They have one that's an incumbent that is running again, and then they have one that is vacant. And so there is one open seat for sure of those two. Also, candidates have until May 8th to declare that they're running, so that's what makes it kind of interesting. So we're before that right now. So tonight we're talking about the process, and we also need to select a person on the date of their meeting to attend, and on the board's behalf, let them know who we choose as a board for those seats. So what I would suggest is tonight, We have a little conversation about who that'll be. We need a person to go and represent the board. The board next time, our next meeting, will vote on the candidates. That person will take those candidates down and declare that those are the people of our choice. We also need a backup. So if, say the person we select is sick that day and can't attend, somebody that could be a backup. So I think we should talk about that. Who is the person going down and who's the backup? As soon as I get the candidates, I'm sure they'll give them to me May 9th. As soon as I get those, I will send those to you guys individually. And then when we come back together, that will be one of the things you'll have to do is talk about them. I will try to get some background on each candidate. Usually they give us a general background of who they are. So, and like I said, next time we'll select who those people are for the board.
Do you have a date of the vote at the
I
ISD?
sure do. That date, let me see here. Monday, June 5th at 6 p.m. in the Grand Room at the Kent ISD.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
I did it last time.
I think
I've
you
done
did.
it
On your
last
way
time.
I know,
home.
'cause
Yeah,
you
it's on my way home.
Yes, super appreciate that. So we do have a meeting that night.
So then, yep, and so then you'll want a backup in case Bob can't make it.
Right.
What time is it at?
6 p.m.?
6 p.m.
Last 15 minutes.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
going
out
to
there.
because I need to be
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I'm out that way anyway, so.
Okay,
I'm up on 4 Mile Fruit Ridge. It's just,
Oh, cool.
Okay.
awesome. Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate it.
thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
And I believe everyone got Andrea Heidel's letter.
Mm-hmm. Did.
She
So
running again?
She is.
Great.
I wrote her afterwards with some of my thoughts and concerns with regard to the ISD back right after. But she's been, God, forever.
Many, many years.
She's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So,
is.
of the candidates, I know she's there. I don't know
Is she
who the
the
second.
incumbent?
How
Yeah,
many-
she's the
She is the
How many
incumbent.
open?
There's two.
2 spots. And the other person chose not to run, so that seat is open as well.
And from a process perspective, this is different than a normal school board election where school boards elect the candidates and the board seats for the ISD. We are responsible for that.
Not the residents.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is why we're voting on them next
Yep.
time, submitting it.
Yep.
Awesome. Any other comments or questions about that process? No? All
That's
right.
it.
We're moving to the public comment section, but I don't have any public comment forms tonight, so we are going to move past that. And the next meeting of the Grandville Board of Education will be on Monday, May 15th, 2023, at 7 p.m. here at the Administration Building. This meeting is adjourned.